Well, good morning again, and welcome to my very hot study on this Wednesday morning. What a summer we are having. You know, you may find this hard to believe, but I am old enough to remember the summer of 1976, which they keep talking about. It was quite like this. I don't remember it as being quite as hot, but it was extremely warm and sticky all the time throughout the whole summer holidays. My son was then 2 years old and he didn't sleep. He didn't sleep normally, but during that weather he just couldn't sleep. I don't think any of us could. And of course, in those days, we never thought about air conditioning. I don't think I even thought about a fan, though I think I should have done. We just suffered. And really, seeing the grass go yellow this year is nothing new. The grass went yellow. Everything went yellow. The one thing I think I don't remember, now maybe it was because it wasn't reported, but I don't remember the fires that we're seeing in France and Spain. They are truly frightening. I can think of nothing worse than being in a house and knowing that the flames of an uncontrollable fire are coming towards you. And it seems everybody in France and in Spain is struggling to contain those fires. So our prayers have to be with them and with the firefighters and everybody else trying to make sure that those fires are contained and brought under some sort of control. We seem to have been a little bit luckier here so far, although who knows what might happen in the rest of the summer. Apart from the one terrible fire up in Scotland, we seem to be, at the moment, okay. But a summer like this, really, for our farmers, for people trying to work, for all of us, is too much. And yet, the only people we can blame are ourselves. We've had enough warnings about global warming. We know that we should have taken action a lot sooner, but we didn't. That, to me, seems to be quite a reflection on how we humans behave. We expect everything to be okay. We expect everything to carry on as it always has. But of course, the things we do to this world, the things that we do to God's creation, have an effect on it. And all I can hope and pray for this summer is that people are now aware, more aware of what we need to do. Now, there are some benefits to this sort of summer. I have just returned from the most wonderful holiday on the coast of Wales. I lived in Wales for 15 years, and I don't think I ever had a week that was so sun-filled and lovely as we've had in the last week. We were on the coast, on an estuary actually, and it was so lovely because we had the sea breeze. And so that kept the worst of the temperature away. But the sun, the blue sky, it was amazing. And my two grandsons had a wonderful time running in and out of the sea, splashing, swimming, doing all the things that they really aren't used to doing in this country. We have been used, haven't we, to having to go abroad to enjoy hot summers. Well, this year we haven't had to do that. So let's count our blessing. Let's count our benefits from what has been a truly extraordinary summer. And going back to 1976, I still remember they appointed an MP to become the Minister for Drought. And they appointed him on the Thursday before the August bank holiday. And on that August bank holiday Monday, the rain was torrential. It rained, I think, for days. And I was working in a hospital at that time, and we spent the whole of bank holiday Monday cleaning out the gutters and getting the flood water out of the hospital itself. So, with Plum Fair coming up, let's hope they don't appoint another Minister for Drought. But more importantly, and more seriously, let's all of us thank God for what we have, and let's join together in praying that we can keep his creation in the way that he wants it, and that whilst we enjoy what we can of this summer, we find ways of making sure that they aren't too many.